Welcome into the Danny Servance Show, and coming off that week where you play Killeen High School and you get the win. It's always a good, happy week here at Ellison High School after you beat those old crosstown Kangaroos. I know it's been good feelings here around the field house, but you can't stay happy too long because you got a 6A team up this week again, taking on the Shoemaker Gray Wolves. Pretty tough squad there, buddy.
Yeah, I tell you what, they are a very talented group, very big up front, and we've got to do a great job of playing mistake-free football and gang tackling, and just playing as a complete unit.
That knockdown drag out, I'm trying to say it, knockdown drag out over there at Leo Buckley is just like it is every year. You never can tell till the last second ticks off the clock. 19-14 final score. How'd you get 19, first of all?
Well, I think we scored, and then we went, tried for two the next two times, and we didn't get it, so it ended up 19.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if my math was off or what.
Yeah.
So you've been working on those extra points?
We have been working on those extra points. Like I said, we missed one, and then so we, tried to go for a couple of more at the to try and get that point back. So didn't get it, so we ended up on that odd score.
Interesting. That was just weird. When I was looking at it, I said, that's an interesting score. And, sometimes people mess around with the app and change scores on you. So I had to double check a couple times. But good victory over a tough, clean team. Josh has got a good squad over there that's coming together. They're young, getting better all the time. And, of course, quarterback getting hurt don't help either one of y'all, either them or you. But early in the season, looks like both of y'all had a hurt quarterback.
Yeah, I tell you what, he was playing such a intricate role in our offensive success, and I just hated to see him go down during the game.
Be back soon?
Prayerfully. I hope we have him back. Like I said, he's right now just kind of taking it easy, and it's a game time decision.
You need him season 2 is when you need him really.
That's exactly right.
We're not in the season yet. This is all non-district. This is just like
preseason games.
Just like the Cowboys play their preseason games.
Right.
Everybody else is so season 1 working out pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
See if he can beat that Shoemaker squad. But I know talking earlier with Josh that was a really good ball game, real well played ball game. A lot of respect on both sides of the ball, and just he hated to lose that one, of course. But their team is going to get better as they go along too. So, but man, these Shoemaker Gray Wolves, buddy, I've been watching them a couple weeks. They are fast. They get on that corner.
Yes.
And
a lot of speed.
How do you slow them down?
Well, like I said, you try to bottle them up and try to set the edges, and not let them get outside and get around you. And so we got to get a lot of hats to the football. They're not only fast, but they're elusive also. And so we've got to be great tacklers.
And that's the NFL calling Danny, but I think he's going to turn the job down for right now. So it's either the NFL or Baylor. Maybe Baylor's calling. Baylor might want to have you there. And speaking of, before we get into talking any more about Shoemaker, the folks up at Baylor have you coming up there to do some stuff. Of course, you being a Baylor grad and an ex-Baylor Bear football player. Tell me about that.
Well, I got a call, and they asked if I would be interested in doing a devotional before the Kansas State game on October the 4th, and I was really shocked, but I'm humbled with the invitation, and I did agree to do it, so I'm excited.
That's pretty cool. That means they respect you, and they want their players to see some of you and what you are all about and how you have gone from your career at Baylor and into the high school ranks and coaching and how you've done and just the kids that you've affected and probably some kids in that room, huh?
Well, I'll tell you what, there he is.
Yeah,
he is. Yeah, Devontae Tizino. Yes, he is a senior this year, and so
oh my God,
that makes it that much special.
I can't believe he's a senior already.
Yeah, that makes it that much special for him to be there and for me to have an opportunity to speak.
Well, we talked about stopping them on the edges. They can throw the ball down the field, too. They got some fast receivers.
They do.
They've got some running backs. I think he's got some kind of a machine out in the outbuilding. You've got your outbuilding back here. He's got one back
know
here.
it.
And he's just pumping these kids out.
That's
about
exactly
the
right.
Same size, weight, and speed on every one of them.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I tell you what, they are a really good football team, and he told me that he thought this was the best group that he's had in a long time. And I can see why he would say that. And so, like I said, we just gotta worry about us and try to get better each week. I always talk about the improvement that you see from week 1 to week 2, and we did see that in our football team, and so we need to see that same jump and improvement from week 2 to week 3.
Well, I know you're going to put on a good show. You always put on a good product on the field, and I can't wait to see y'all square off against each other. I'll be out there Friday, headed over to Belton Thursday to watch Killeen High and Belton to see how Lake Belton, see how that goes. That's another 6A, 5A game right there.
Yeah, it is.
So we've got a few of those these weeks. So
yep.
We'll see how many times the 5As could beat the 6As.
Hey, there you go. That's exactly right, yeah.
Who would you like to talk about on your team that's really sticking out so far and really making an impact?
Well, there's several guys that's doing a terrific job. Of course, you start with Prince Hall, one of the team captains, doing a terrific job, not only catching the ball, but blocking also. And his leadership ability in the locker rooms and in the hallways is just outstanding, And so, I always start off talking about him. Keandre Sales is another wide receiver who's having a good year. I think he had 3 catches for 101 yards last week. Start the game off with that 75-yard touchdown catch. Tall, long receiver with great speed. And so proud of him and the growth that we've seen out of him. Also, Evan Dowling, one of our running backs, had 100 yards in the game this past week. And just so proud of him. He's had a injury-riddled career, really, here. Each year there's been something that, has prevented him from really having an opportunity to shine. And this year he's getting an opportunity. So I'm really proud for him having an opportunity. And then, none of that could happen without the offensive line.
Yeah.
Offensive line is really getting better each week. It's a new nucleus. And so it's a work in progress. And so they're learning each other. That people don't understand how important it is for those guys to really bond and have a chemistry among themselves, because the calls that they make on the offensive line, you almost have to know what the other guy's thinking.
Yeah.
And the more time you spend with each other and the more time you spend in practice and even away from practice, just getting to know people, the better those offensive lines are. And this is that type of group. So they're going to get better each week.
And, of course, the defense played well, too, held Killeen to 14 points or whatever,
They did. They did play well. We had a pick 6 in that game, so they really held them to 7 points.
Yeah.
But they did a tremendous job. The improvement from, game 1 to game 2 is off the charts. And so we just got to keep getting better. Jakari Teal at middle linebacker is kind of our bell cow, so to speak. He's our leader over there on defense. And, his brother right there with him, R.J. Johnson. Both of those guys play inside linebacker, along with D.J. Perry at outside linebacker, DeAndre Bell at corner, and our defensive line. Those guys did a great job. Also, Dorian Roten, along with Jameer Perry and Julius Simon, along with Jakari Fletcher. All those guys on the defensive line did a terrific job. And so we've got a lot of guys. We play a lot of guys on defense. And you have to do that. Try to keep them fresh. And like I said, we got to get 11 hats to the football to be successful.
This is going to be almost like the track meet that we'll see later on this year. Wishing they were in the same district in track, because I think that would be phenomenal. But this way, both of them get to go to state, so that works out pretty good. But
it does.
It's going to be a track meet. Come out and watch a great show. Both these teams are well coached, got great kids on the team. I can't wait for it, and I'll be on both sidelines if I can make it to both sidelines. But I'm looking forward to don't tell anybody, okay? But I'm looking forward to an Eagle victory.
Hey, there you go. Okay? Yes.
So don't let Toby know that. All right, but I'm an Eagle grad, so I'm always going to ride with my Eagles.
Absolutely,
so.
Absolutely.
Any last thoughts?
Go Eagles.
This has been an I-14 Sports Network production, bringing the heat from the heart of Central Texas.